What a villain. She demands things on time.
Hi, everybody. I'm Amy Newman.
And I am Chris Carr, and we are two filthy casuals.
And we know getting into a new fandom can be intimidating with all the gatekeeping and the things that happen to make your sweater.
Oh my gosh, there's so many steps. You didn't even know about that cerulean. That's why on this podcast, we bring on a super fan so they can explain their fandom and you can dip your toe in sans judgment. And today on the pod, she's back, friend of the show, professional harasser of Jim. It's Tiffany Brain.
Hello.
Yay.
Hi, Jim.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the references. It's very fun to listen and just be like, jump scare.
That's me.
Yeah, I love not warning my friends when they're getting a shout out.
I am going to talk about you today.
I did the Dave Malloy episode. It was just like Friday midday, and I was like, and there's the text from Holly going, I did introduce you to Dave Malloy, by the way.
Perfect. Mr. Soft. Yeah. We are wildly underdressed compared to Tiff.
Oh, well, I mean.
For those of you who are not on YouTube, which you should be, go check out our YouTube channel, go subscribe, like it, punch that button, all that good stuff. You're just
Punch that button?
Punch that button. I don't know. What do the kids say? Smash it. Smash that subscribe button. Yeah. Smash it.
Sub it, bitch.
Oh, my.
I like that.
That's
one.
what all the kids
That's
say.
what the kids say?
Yeah.
They're so aggressive.
I think when they say sub bitch, it's a different thing though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not what we're supposed to talk about today.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
We really decided to do the opposite of a fashion.
Dude, well, as we talked about before we started doing this too, I'm going straight to bed after this. I'm going to wash my face and just take off this bra. It's going to be great.
Dear listener, it is not that late.
The sun is still out.
7 p.m.
Yep.
The
And
sun
I'm
is
a
absolutely-
geriatric.
Okay.
I'm going to wake up at 4. That's early.
It felt like a lot of pressure to do a fashion. Because I'll be honest, I just rewatched this movie, and about half of the fashion in it, love, and about half the fashion in it, I'm like, am I bad at fashion, or does that look awful?
It is. Devil Wears Prada came out in 2006. And if we know anything about the millennial fashion, when we were putting skirts over jeans, maybe not the time to really do an iconic fashion movie.
We don't quite get there in this, but that's a time I always just associate with. We were all, I mean, I was not at the club in 2006, but I feel like if you were going out in 2006, you were kind of dressed like you were gunning for a paralegal position. Like, it was a lot of like,
How dare you?
if you had it, you do need a peplum on that to really complete the. No, but it would be like this. No, well, we were big on day to night too.
Yeah,
Have you?
yeah.
Quick question for the group before we get it. Have you ever once had an outfit that you needed to transition from a day to a night? Because much like quicksand, I was told it was going to be like a thing.
Yeah.
That I was going to need to be like work ready and then nightclub ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I've ever gone to a nightclub without a stop home.
I don't know how often I go to nightclubs, to be honest.
Day to
I
night.
go to bed at 8.
I'm just saying, I don't think the day to night was as big.
Yeah.
But it was a huge moment for Express, where it was just like, you have to have a blazer.
The blazer.
That can transition for both, and you can wear it over your work outfit,
And then show
or
a
over
little
shorts.
a little sassy shoulder.
Oh, like a little cold shoulder sweater. Loved those with the little keyholes.
Yeah.
Man, those were great. Those were exciting. 2006, though. Geez Louise. So 20 years later,
Yep.
we were doing this film. But, Tiffany, what is Devil Wears Prada?
Devil Wears Prada is, again, the 2006 movie based off of a 2003 novel written by a woman, Laura Weisberger. I hope I said that correctly. But either way, you're a best-selling novelist, and who the hell am I? So she was the secondary assistant to Anna Wintour at Vogue. So that's how it all came out. Like, this is fiction, right? But it's based on her time at Vogue. So Runway is that fashion magazine that everyone looks up to. Miranda Priestley is this iconic woman who is the editor-in-chief of the magazine. So everyone cares, like, what she's seeing you in, and, like, is her coffee order right? And so it's all surrounding about an assistant to a very famous and well-respected, like, icon of an industry. And chaos ensues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because essentially what we're introduced to is Anne Hathaway's character doesn't really want this job and kind of like falls into it. She is a journalist, a respected journalist who like does not want to be an assistant to a fashion magazine. It's very much poo-pooing the fashion industry and even like maybe the content within. And yeah, we just follow along her journey on, will she, won't she survive, what it say, like it's a year under Miranda can get you any job you want in, writing. I don't know about journalism, but in the magazine industry, in this world we've concocted in this movie, if you survive Miranda for a year, doors open.
Really does have all the greatest hits of a girly movie of this era. Like New York City.
Yep.
She's a journalist.
Yes.
One of the 3 jobs women can have in
Yes.
a movie at this time frame.
An intellectual.
Yeah. You have to be a journalist, a baker.
Which her boyfriend is.
Checking off all those
and
boxes.
What's the other one?
I feel like we've covered this.
We've done this. You can be like some kind of shop owner is one.
Oh, yes.
You have to have, you could have like a bookstore or some kind
Like
of
a
kitschy
craft
little thing.
store.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
End of list.
That's it. Those are the only jobs that women could have.
Yeah, and here we are, getting coffee orders, doing all the kind of things. But I think that's what is interesting, because one thing I was going through is like, what other movies were out there in 2006? Gotta say, not a lot for the ladies. If you go through the list and everything, of which I'm going to pull up as fast as I can, because it's somehow saved. Yeah, so if we look at it, it was Pirates of the Caribbean, Cars, The Da Vinci Code, X-Men Last Stand, Ice Age. So there's a lot of like kids movies, because Casino Royale came out. There's a lot of boy and kids movies. And at number 4, after Borat, that came in number 13, Devil Wears Prada is number 14 of the box office list for 2006. So there wasn't a lot for the girlies.
Interesting.
For the she, gays, and theys, you had The Devil Wears Prada, The Breakup, Scary Movie 4.
Yeah.
That's about it. that's where your box office was.
Well, that makes a lot of sense then, because I was going to say, I don't know why this movie had such like a chokehold on women around this time, but that makes a lot more sense now of, oh, this is something for us.
Yeah, it was definitely designed for, and I think it's the first time, and I could be wrong, and I can't wait for your listeners to tell me how wrong I am on the internet.
No, we've trained them well.
Penny believes them. They're scared now.
You keep your little mouth shut, you little... If I wanted your opinion, I'd slap it out of you.
Whoa! Wow! That's
No,
the dumb conversation.
yeah,
there
Leave
it
comments.
is.
We love it. All engagement's good.
But if we're thinking about it, like the head bitch in charge, like the movies with a woman who's hustling, this kind of is, I think what you were alluding to earlier, that like Sex in the City, but it's not just about boys and shoes.
I was thinking this movie feels very like a spiritual daughter of Sex. Like I feel like without Sex in the City, we don't have this movie.
I think that's fair. And I think it is that like hustle and grind part that you didn't get. You're like, I'm just supposed to believe Carrie has one column and this beautiful apartment in New York, and this is how everything works.
And all her friends have real jobs, but we just don't really care.
No.
Yeah.
What did Charlotte do?
Wait, I've actually been watching. One of them's a lawyer.
That's Miranda.
One of them, Charlotte, is
Married?
I was gonna say Mary
Several
Fine.
times. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
But I think Devil Wears Prada is that like hustle. It's still very much in that like girl boss era.
CEO, baby.
Yes. And what's really interesting is we really try to paint Miranda as this villain, this boss. And I rewatched it recently as well in preparation. And I looked back at it and I was just like, what a villain. She demands things on time. She wants to be impressed, to set global trends because that's what the magazine's supposed to do. But at no time does she ever raise her voice. At no time does she ever cuss at anyone. I will say something that's hugely problematic is the body shaming. But that's the fashion industry. It's almost like not even this person or this woman. It's just the industry in which they are trying to represent. Like, there's that whole Stanley Tucci thing of, 0 is the new 2 and 2 is the new 4 and like all these kind of things. And so Anne Hathaway's character constantly gets referred to as a 6. And it was problematic then, it's problematic now, but it's also real.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, I think this is a big example, rewatching it, because I've always heard people talk about that and kind of shit on that of like, oh, but that movie's so gross about that and the way they talk about Anne Hathaway. And rewatching it, it's like, oh no, there is a real argument to be made of this movie is not condoning this. This movie is using Anne Hathaway, an objectively small by Hollywood standards and beautiful woman, to make us as the audience go, that's insane. Like, I think it was played as a joke and played as we as the audience should be appalled by this in a way that a lot of people took too seriously. In that way, like, I think has only gotten worse with time of the movie showed me a character doing something. How dare the movie condone that behavior?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it is the commentary of the movie. Is that like, this is a constant argument on the internet. Who is the real villain of this movie?
Yeah.
Is it Miranda? Is it the boyfriend?
It's the boyfriend.
Is it societal, like, fashion beauty standards and everything?
That too.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's the blonde man.
Oh,
blonde man. It always is.
I think that's where my distaste for blonde men began.
It stands here. This is your villain orange story.
Quite possibly. That man is the blondest man I've ever seen in my life somehow.
Christian Thompson.
Not in tone of hair.
That's his
but just name? Kind of his whole, he's so blonde.
He is very blonde and very curly blonde, like a poodle.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like poodles?
I'm neutral.
Okay.
Pood nooch.
Good to know.
Put it on a shirt, baby.
Merch coming
soon. Head to our T Public store for Pood nooch.
It's Frad Gold. Everyone's gonna buy it. It's so good. But I'm really glad you bring up though the whole idea of, is she a villain? Because one of my favorite things that I talk to people about constantly is this movie and her choice to constantly not raise her voice and make everyone come to her, which is such a fun, powerful thing to do. Of no, come here. I want to berate you this close to me. But yeah, when you rewatch it, it is just somebody who's trying to make everyone around them be competent.
Yeah.
Which is fair. And then I always have this problem when I watch it of the boyfriend and the friends I think are terrible.
I think there's just a really sad moment where this person, we go through Act 1 and she doesn't love this job. She is using it as a means to an end. And she is very clear she got to survive a year. So I think that it sets it up that she should be given grace. And then when we're getting into like Act 2 and she's, well, I don't really hate it. There is some cool things about it. She's bringing designer handbags, designer things that she's getting from this job because her boss doesn't want it and is giving it to her. What a villain. And she's giving it to her friends because she doesn't really see the appeal of it. And then her friends completely shit on her for working too much, for answering a phone call almost in the same breath. And I think that it really is that, like, that girl boss, that CEO kind of thing of like, well, if this is something you love and something you're really passionate about, do your friends need to shit on it? Or also, if you're climbing a ladder and you're like entry level and you're really just trying to hustle and be that competent person for your box as a means to an end, do we have to shit on it? Like, there's objectively, like, are her friends and boyfriend the villain?
And when we see men in media depicted doing the same type of, having to leave, social engagements and be engaged with their work constantly, I feel like it's framed very differently. Like, there is also that double standard in this of like
ambition.
Yeah.
They're going to get it at, any means necessary. They're going to work super late and their friends are going to be at the bar. But if the girl doesn't show up to her friend's birthday dinner or boyfriend's birthday dinner, villain.
We only see the shift when it is a father. And then it's always framed as, you're missing out, and isn't that a shame?
Yeah.
As opposed to, you're kind of an asshole. Like Peter Banning in Hook, objectively kind of an asshole. And instead it's just, oh, you're missing it, Peter. That's how I feel about these moments. It's just like, I don't know. Just let people do their jobs.
Some jobs are harder than others.
Yeah.
That's a decision and a trade-off people are entitled to make.
Exactly. And missing her boyfriend's birthday, not great. That's not good. I understand that.
She bring him a cupcake.
She did bring him a cupcake.
And my whole thing about that is who waits up out of spite just to tell someone how shitty they are and then goes to bed?
Yep.
Like, that is, oh, I mean, I did.
100% some me behavior.
It was so catty. It's so demented to be like, well, you were at work all night doing whatever. And not just, hey, you okay? You're really stressed out. You walk in with a cupcake and I just stayed up to berate you.
Well, then you wouldn't just be like, I'm disappointed you missed my birthday, but I see that you tried to make this up to me and feel bad.
Yeah. That's where he gets that villain moniker from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't as bad as I remembered. I don't think I've seen this movie since it came out.
Oh,
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh, it's one I've revisited every few years.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What's the appeal to revisit it every few years?
The Tucc.
Oh.
Fucking love Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
God, he's
great
great.
in
He's
Winner.
so good. He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so catty, and I love him.
He's got some of the best lines in this film, and I think it's really great that we have. What I think is very appealing is we have two mentors. We have tough love, and then we have someone who is that mentor of like really reframing that tough love. And typically, you would kind of see it in the reverse sex order, right? You would have the woman who's very nurturing and caring, and you would have the male being typically a bit more masculine and hard and tough. And we have it reversed in this one. And I think what's really healthy about that is that with the female masculinity, you don't get yelling. You don't get berating, I would argue. I think there's moments where she's particularly tough. But I think there's such a different tough love there. And also the discussion about like praise is that like you don't get a pat on the head every time you make a win, but you do need to be corrected every time you make a mistake. And so what happens when you're in a job that is kind of treating you that way? And that's where Stanley Tucci kind of shines, is framing why that has to happen for your growth.
Do you think there is, just thinking about it, is there partially, I think it's just a stronger choice and like plays more to Meryl Streep's strengths as an actress, what few she has, and that character, and that's how, just whatever that was based on just made more sense. But do you think there is also an element of women aren't allowed to yell, even women in immense positions of power, because when women yell, we're emotional.
Sure.
It's framed as you're getting upset, you're getting emotional, even if it is coming from a place of anger.
Yeah.
And I think that's almost what what Miranda, Meryl Streep's character, talks about, is that she does have to portray herself a certain way. She does have to work a little harder. And so whether that's by design or something that she developed over the course of her ascension to this role, I think it is not only, I keep wanting to say it's like a survival mechanism, but it's almost like that's how she succeeded, is by having that masculine tactic.
Or maybe she's like me, and when she gets mad and tries to yell, she starts crying a little too. Oh, that's the worst. You ever have that shit happen?
Frustrated
when you're like, I'm so angry with you, and it's like, no, ignore this. Listen to this. I'm in control.
So I try to default to like disappointed dad energy. I try to just do that was a choice that you made.
And isn't that,
and then I try to leave it there and let them be like, no!
and isn't that kind of what we see Miranda do?
Yeah.
I expected better. That's all she says, and it guts Anne Hathaway's character to the core, to where she runs to Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Boy, if I could, I would.
Man. Remember in the pandemic when everyone finally got horny for Stanley Tucci? It was a real fun time for me.
Wasn't it like a pasta book or something that everyone was reading or watching? Or what
he has a really, I've got it in the hallway, but he has a book that is a biography plus cookbook, but then he started doing all of these cocktails from home, and it was people watching him make a Negroni, and they were like, is Stanley Tucci hot? And I was like, where have you been? Where have you been? Did you not see Easy A? God. That's my soapbox on it. I love him.
Love it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But Emily Blunt?
Oh, yeah, she's there.
I feel like it's the first thing I saw her in. Wow.
No, I
Glowing.
mean, she is definitely an important baseline character. She is the archetype. She is the, like, stereotype of that woman that you think should work at these kind of places. she's as quote unquote dumb as she's supposed to be and fashionable. She also has a really good friend who's a model who makes cameos in this. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's a spoiler since it came out.
Why are you saying it like they kiss? Her friend?
That's my headcanon now. It's her and Giselle.
I didn't even think about it. Yeah.
Little smooches.
We had some actual like good cameos, like Giselle, like a runway model. Some Emily's there.
Which
I'm really glad they put her in
allegedly,
glasses so that I could take her seriously, though.
I love that.
I was like, is she a doctor? I don't. What's she doing?
I don't know, but I trust her.
That scientist is at a magazine.
She's so intelligent.
Oh my
Look at
God.
those glasses.
Apparently, we cut a Sydney Sweeney cameo from the new one.
That's what I heard.
The headline?
There's a lot of things going around the internet about the second one. So
One, I keep hearing things, too, about kind of some course correction things. So kind of addressing those, like, eating disorder jokes about Emily and everything, right? Anne Hathaway supposedly made it so when they're doing their runway moments, they had to have more inclusive sizing and things like that. And I'm wondering how much of this movie is going to end up kind of like, not backpedal, but apologize or address, like, how 20 years later, you can't talk to people a certain way. You shouldn't tell your coworkers that they should drop some pounds, even if you do work in this industry, or if there still is that nefarious underlayer of like, no, you got to be a size 2.
Can I? Maybe a hot take.
What?
I kind of hope it's not. I kind of hope it's the second one. I hope it's not. I feel like I'm worried it's gonna go too like we saw we called Anne Hathaway fat. Like I know. We all know, again, because going back and watching it, it's like, this is not portrayed as a good thing.
No.
It's just portrayed as, in the same way, like, Meryl Streep, however you feel about it, is portrayed as a intense, demanding boss.
yeah, which I find really funny on rewatches. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, is she? And maybe it's just my life experience now. Because,
Yeah.
20 years, like, a lot of things have changed in that time. You've had different bosses since you've watched this. And you're like, Miranda would be a great boss, actually.
I feel like everyone's had that job too of like, if you survive this, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's never true. It's never true.
Does it get better, Chris? Does it get better?
It gets better, but that idea of like, oh yeah, as long as you
You've
work for
made
this
it. person
person for like a year or two, you'll be
Yeah.
set. Fucking no. It's just
Yeah.
that people are like, you worked for them? God, what a dick, huh? And you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
I think
Onward.
something that I really got into after rewatching Devil Wears Prada is actually Hacks. And I was like, man, this is very similar in a lot of ways. And I really enjoy
watching
it.
that through right now, and I
Yeah.
didn't make that connection, but that makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
I was wondering why you texted that.
Yeah. I was like, have you seen it? Because this is really relevant to our podcast coming up.
Logan's auditioned to be like every gay love interest on that show. So we started watching it so we could be like, who are these men? And then kept being
water
like,
cop?
I would not be this hot guy, this really hot black guy. Why did I read for this? What is happening? Oh. So with the end of the original movie,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like the kind of thing that there'd be a sequel to.
Sure.
How do you guys feel about how this movie ends? With just kind of going our separate ways, figuring out your shit.
I think it's the worst part of it, and I wish I could just end it when they're in the car and like, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everyone wants to be us. I wish that scene.
Yeah.
Cut. We're done.
Yeah.
Spoiler for those who haven't seen this 2006 movie. It ends with her quitting. And I don't agree with it at all. But also, like, I, work in the entertainment industry. I work long hours on movies, and I have been in probably both of their positions before. I mean, not to the grandeur of Miranda Presley, but but yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. She gets to Paris Fashion Week and then she just kind of quits, and I hate the ending. I loathe it. It's just not my personality.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, just in regards to the, like, do we need a second one of this? It's so clear. I hope it's good. I hope it's fun. It's so clearly that, like, what people would pay to see.
Yeah. And I think from the advertisements or the trailers and everything, the second one is really kind of picking up a little bit about the industry itself. Is that print magazines are dying and everything is being digitized. What does that mean for this medium?
Yeah.
And I know that that's a big uplift because 20 years later, Anne Hathaway's character is a journalist. And something has happened where there's controversy at Runway. And that's what Anne Hathaway's character has to come in to help resolve. So I think that that's really interesting. So I do think there's going to be kernels of what has happened in 20 years to society and how we talk about each other and to each other about size and, just can you say certain things to a person's face in a professional setting? But a lot of
Should a man be that blonde? No.
He comes back and he's brunette. Would you be okay with it?
No, because his face is so blonde.
His face? What does that mean?
Look at him.
I will and try to understand this.
Pull up a picture.
In my mind palace, I'm looking at Simon Baker. Is that his last name?
Yeah.
That's
The Mentalist.
Is he?
That's
that's him.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's handsome.
That's a blonde-looking man right there. Like, take that.
I love that the photo I pulled up is black and white.
But look,
That's the best thing I've
that's
ever
still
done.
a blonde man if ever I've seen one.
All right. What if he was a redhead?
Get out. Oh. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Well, it was lovely seeing everyone.
No.
He also, okay, speaking of like, that didn't age like great. That scene where they're in Paris and she about 7 times says no.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm still gonna kiss you now. Didn't love.
Yeah.
No.
Could have jet black hair and I still wouldn't have loved.
Understood.
Could have fucking tinted the eyebrows and all.
Oh, man. Is that what really distinguishes a blonde face?
I think it's the lashes, honestly. I think it might be a lash situation
Okay,
that's
that
sitting
makes
wrong
sense.
with me.
Okay.
So if we give a man some mascara, you can be like, all right, I'll allow it.
Give a man mascara, he eats for a day.
It's our version of give a mouse a cookie. Here you are.
Nope, almost. I don't. It's okay. It's okay. We don't gotta go down rabbit holes.
I do have one not so fun fact. So when this movie was being made in 2006, Anna Wintour still really had a chokehold on like the fashion industry and everything. And there are reports from the 20th Century Fox set, that designers would not give clothing to this, which is why I think the fashion is not as high as you would anticipate it to be or anything. And it's because everyone knew what this book was about. Even though we had fake names and everything, it was the girl who was the assistant to Anna Wintour. Like, we know what this is based on. And no one wanted to upset her because no one knew exactly how she was going to be portrayed. And if it was going to completely dunk on her or anything. So a lot of designers were like, respectfully, get the fuck out.
Wow. Interesting.
And so that's why it's not maybe as punched up as it could be, since it was a huge hit. And actually Anna Wintour has come out and said like, oh, that's interesting. That's about all she has said about this movie, or about the 2006 one.
Oh man, she really adopted my fun fact. If I don't know what to say, I've adopted. I think it works in every situation. Much to think about.
Ooh.
It's always true. And I feel
nice.
like she stole that. I feel like
20 years ago, she stole this line. Amy
She's like,
Newman.
Amy Newman's going to say some stuff in 2026.
Anna.
Yeah.
I'm on to you, bitch.
But now that it has been iconic, I've seen from the press tours that they're doing and everything, the fashion looks like it's fashioning.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in a really nice moment for it, where people are actually taking more risks with fashion and things. You see celebrities doing really cool stuff as opposed to just like, again, the dresses with like a belt on it over your blue jeans, which was a weird moment.
A lot of chunky necklaces.
Oh my God, where everyone just looks like they went to a Chico's. Or Chico's, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
There we go.
This is a funny movie, though, because, again, I think I saw it in theaters when it came out, and then I watched it for this. But it is a movie that had an incredible second life via quotes, via memes. It's one of those,
Absolutely.
if you haven't seen this movie, you still know,
The color cerulean.
yeah,
Yes,
florals for spring, groundbreaking. Are you wearing the Chanel boots? Yes, I am. Like, and a lot of those did take a second life as memes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That wasn't a question.
Yeah.
Like, so good. And just also just like her face.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Gird your loins was one
Gird
that
your loins.
stuck with me.
Yeah.
What a ridiculous way to walk through a space and be like, someone's coming.
yeah.
That's what I yell to the dogs every time you walk up. Gird your loins, puppies. Amy's here.
I don't like the implications.
They're ineffective. They're both neutered, so what's left to guard?
But for our audience, just heading this off at the pass.
Amy wouldn't kick my puppies or punish them in any way. No. They like her a lot. One of them likes her more than me.
Pause. One of them likes me.
Oh, one of them likes you more than it likes me. There we go.
Draco loves you. Me? I think you're fine. I do keep jerky in my pockets. That's my secret.
Oh, well, that's what you gotta do.
It's not dog related, but I do keep jerky in my pockets.
Just on my person.
Sometimes I get a little hungry.
Sure.
I did see a very funny thread of horror-based ones where it's like, "Are you wearing the?" It was like cut. It's like the Texas Chainsaw mask or the like, just all kinds of like insane horror things, and it made me really happy.
Nice. Yeah. Who knows what Art would wear? Who knows?
But yeah, I wonder how many of those two will get a shout out. It feels like it is this movie, and I'm not trying to shit on this movie. I hope it's fun. I think it'll be really cute. It does feel like this movie could be an hour 45 of, I remember that.
Absolutely.
Because again, this is a movie where it's like, I really did do have I watched that in the last 20 years, or have I just
memed it?
Yeah, been reminded of the best moments of it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Via the magic of the internet.
Yeah. It's so dang quotable. It just kind of pops up in everyday life.
Well, and it is a stack. I think it is a cast that has only gotten more stacked as time went on.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like, I think this was the first thing I saw Emily Blunt in.
Sure.
And I was like, oh, she's a movie star now.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
obviously, Meryl Streep, always very well respected. But this almost felt like, I mean, I'm sure there was other stuff, but this did feel like the beginning of sort of the current chapter of Meryl Streep's career, where she was doing kind of more poppy fun.
Yeah, I think it like maybe modernized a bit of her stuff.
Our generation really tuned
Yeah,
in,
it wasn't
yeah.
always such like Oscar, forgive me, Oscar bait movies or
Yeah,
anything.
she started doing more
but
commercial
this
stuff.
was, popcorn friendly and family friendly. So I think it did definitely introduced her to a wider audience, maybe even a younger audience to some degree.
Yeah. I feel like this and Mamma Mia
Yeah,
would be like what most millennials would.
Yeah. In 2006, I wasn't like, oh, you guys want to sit down and watch Sophie's Choice?
Yeah.
Cool. Fun times.
Also incredibly memeable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in every movie now. That's a real Sophie's Choice. Is it? Is it? I don't think it is. It's not you choosing between your two kids.
Spoilers.
I'm so sorry, audience. Oh, God.
We're ruining a lot of things.
A
today.
lot.
Yeah.
Tons of things.
Things from the 90s, the early 2000s. Look at us go.
Why do you think, because this is one of two movies of Anne Hathaway's in particular that are like people have been chomping at the bit for sequels. Mm-hmm. There's this, and then so many people want another Princess Diaries where they're like, I want Queen of Genovia. Let's do this.
Yeah.
What about either this movie or these movies or Anne Hathaway at the time do you think people have really like clung on to?
If I can be honest, I think it fills a niche where it passes the Bechdel test and it gives you something satiating that's also really palatable to the she gays and theys. Like, it is about fashion, it's about colors, it's about whimsy, but it's not stupid. Like, all of these things have memeability and there's like substance to it, and it's about like the girl, like the female experience. A lot of it is, why does Meryl Streep choose to drop that voice instead of yelling? We just had from our experiences, because if we yell, we look crazy. And you can't be a crazy, powerful woman. When you're the Princess of Genovia and everyone thinks you're ugly, like, look at this blowout. That's all that had to happen. Just had to take my glasses off. Thank you. So I think that there's high camp where it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it does give substance.
It's sort of the aesthetic of a rom-com, but doing a little more.
Yeah, but but passing the Bechdel. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well said, guys. Good job.
Thanks. Thanks for using guys. Way to bring it down, Chris.
Sorry. Way to go, ladies. Way to go, females. Ugh, I hated it. The minute I said it, I hate it. Okay.
Yeah, so I think it just appeals in a non-patronizing way. Like, it is just like, it's fun and it's effortless. It feels effortless that you're going to enjoy. We're going to give you high camp. We're going to give you a bit of substance. This is not going to be stupid and lowbrow, but it might look that way. The jokes might hit that way, but there is substance to it.
And in case you forgot you were watching a fun girly comedy from 2006, opens with Katie Tunstall's Suddenly I See.
Okay.
That kicked in and I was like, ooh, baby, I know exactly when we are.
I think that's a little bit of the litmus test for the second one too, is like there's a lot of bangers in that
It's
2006.
pretty good.
We've got Madonna in there a bunch.
Yeah.
There were songs that I was like, I love this and I don't know who this is, and I'm like adding them to my Spotify and everything. So yeah, the soundtrack was really good for 2006. So I'm like, what are you gonna do? Well, we do have a Gaga song. There was a Gaga song released, so with Tucc.
A
So,
new one?
Yeah, Runway.
Fun.
Yeah. So we do know that there's been one song released, and so whatever else comes out in the soundtrack, hopefully, can live up to what 2006 set in stone.
I'm out of the loop. I know Starbucks release. You can get the foam-free extra shot, extra hot. Which I'm sure is very fun for everyone working there.
Those poor baristas. Did you guys see too at the?
I said unionized, no, but have we got a treat for you?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. They took these like high power assistants at the premiere and put them in like these weird Starbucksy shirt like smock things with like all these cups all over them, and it was just like. You could also just help your employees. I don't know. This feels weird. This feels weird.
I'm not a business girl. I cry when I yell.
These are frustrated tears.
I'm not a CEO. I'm not a CEO.
How do you feel about the Gaga song?
I love it, and I listened to it on the way here.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm out of the loop. I need to listen.
Yeah. It's called Runway, Tucc, Lady Gaga. It's great. Hopefully the rest of the soundtrack is going to be as good, because that is something that I picked up on my rewatch too. I was like, this soundtrack is fantastic.
Or just play all of Katie Tunstall's Black Horse and Cherry Tree.
There you go.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's great.
Is there anything else we should know going into this new movie? Like, I feel like if you're going to see the sequel, like you've seen the first one, or you're going to see the first one so you can watch this.
I do think you should do a rewatch of this so that it sets you up for the second one.
Yeah.
Because then if there are references and flashbacks and everything, it's fresh in your mind and you get it, like that recall a little bit better. Yeah, and you can compare how good the fashion elevates. Because I think that's one thing that we can absolutely say for the second one is the fashion's going to really be spot on.
Yeah. Is there anything in particular you're hoping for or excited for?
A Lady Gaga cameo.
Ooh.
That's what we're hoping and wishing and dreaming for.
I hope they just I hope they jib-jab her over what was Sydney Sweeney's.
Could you imagine?
Just cut out the face, and the face goes on.
That's perfect. Yeah. I wouldn't be mad at all. I'd love it.
You heard it here first.
Jib Jab's making a comeback this year, guys. Please, I put so much of my money in Jib Jab's stock. Why the fuck did I do that?
It seemed like a good idea at the time. Everyone was sending them.
Oh, no, I made this decision very recently.
Oh, no, Amy.
They're due for a comeback.
Who's your financial advisor?
My cat, Risotto.
Fuck, Risotto. God.
No,
just pause at something.
It's my uncle who thinks they're still very funny.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. Chris, any hopes, dreams, wishes?
A lot of Tucc. A lot of Tucc being my gay best friend. I am really interested to see what happens with the Emily character because I feel like she is such a product of her time. Yeah. And I think it's so interesting that she's still at Runway and it doesn't seem like she's in a different position based on the trailers where it's just like,
poor girl.
What is your deal here now?
Yeah.
Are you a department head? Are you like in charge of something or are you still a lackey? And I just am interested to see how they kind of rectify her behavior and if it is a she doesn't give a shit and still keeps talking
Do
mad shit
that.
to everyone. I would love that.
Don't.
What about you?
Oh, side note, Anne Hathaway did nothing wrong going to Paris.
Absolutely nothing.
No.
Absolutely.
They really framed that as her backstabbing Emily. So I hope a bigger, blonder man shows up.
Just for you to loathe.
And is like, hey, when a lady says no, we take that as a full answer the first time. And I'll be like, oh, conflicted. There's about 5 good blonde men.
Name them.
Carrie Elwes.
Okay, great.
Out the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
Excellent
much
choice.
allowed to be that blonde.
Yeah. Suits him.
Suits him.
Stunning.
Fine. Blonde men.
Aragorn. No. Wait, who's the... Wait,
Legolas?
There we go.
I'm like,
I don't know.
I was like, Viggo Mortensen has been blonde, but not in that movie. Not in this movie theater. You know what I mean?
Legolas is like a different thing, though.
I'm just saying, he's blonde. He's very blonde. So blonde that I got the name wrong. Blinded by the blonde.
Kurt
definitely missed
Cobain was fine. I'll think of the other 3.
There were other issues aside from the blondness there. So
I'm just saying the hair color, yeah, totally fine. I'll think of him. Y'all keep talking about the movie.
I'm excited for a new blonde villain to emerge for Amy. It's going to be very exciting.
Sam Rockwell.
Oh,
Kind of blonde.
sometimes, yeah. Has been.
I'll allow.
Sure.
It's because he doesn't have the blonde eyelashes. That's your hang up.
Yo, I really think it might be. No, I
Because
just...
none of these people have blonde eyelashes. Ooh, silent laughter.
Has this been...
What would happen if you went home right now and Eric had just like bleached his hair?
Well, because when Nicholas Hoult went blonde, good.
There's another one. There you go.
Eyelashes, the correct color.
Okay.
So I
Narrowed
think
it down.
it might be okay.
Okay. Look at this.
Okay. Growth. Discovery.
We're learning in real time.
And that's the magic of Devil Wears Prada.
Much like Meryl Streep learning a valuable lesson because she got divorced, I guess. I don't think she learned anything.
She didn't learn anything.
She didn't learn anything.
It was a reinforcement of everything's terrible and I have to do everything myself, don't I?
Yeah.
And that was the real lesson in the movie, kids.
It really was.
Just lonely at the top.
All right. Well, get your popcorn.
And that little purse, I will say, I don't always do the popcorn tins, and I'm not always excited for them since the Dune one was the one that really had that reemergence a couple years ago. But the popcorn tins, they're little red purses.
Oh, I haven't seen these.
They're so cute. They're stupid cute, and I'm gonna have one. And I'm gonna make Travis have one so I can have one in my office and at home.
Oh,
What do you do with a...
Take your time. It's okay.
Wait, Chris's bedtime. We got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes.
What do you do with the popcorn tin once you eat the popcorn?
I display it in my office.
Okay.
At work, in which I work on other movies, so they can just know that I do watch their products.
What if I didn't have an office?
You can put it in this backdrop.
I don't live here.
Okay.
A common misconception.
That's why I don't get a lot of them, because it has to be really good.
I know people go fucking berserk for those things.
Well, and also a lot of them look like something you have sex with. All right, the
That's
Dune
the
one.
it was so funny.
The Dune one very much so was. Oh, people are gonna go home and fuck that popcorn bucket.
My coworker has one in her office, and it's so funny every time. It really is. This is all we do.
Tanya LaHoo wanted to. Her husband wanted to get one, and she was like, "If you have that in my house, I will leave you."
Aw.
And I support it.
All right. Well,
He's got a whole ass office. He's fine.
to each their own.
Yeah. That thing is terrifying looking. But I'm glad
Can't
that
wait
the
to show back up with my popcorn purse.
Yeah, little tiny guy.
Yeah.
How big is
Please
it?
carry it like a real purse.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
think that'd be such a weird
Yeah.
flex.
Yeah.
It'd be like
100%.
I feel like there was a moment where we were carrying lunch boxes. Does anyone remember that?
Oh. This is just the evolution of the lunchbox.
Was I just too poor for a purse?
No, I absolutely had the little tin lunchbox.
Yeah, and you'd like carry that instead of a purse.
And then if it got dented, you got really sad. I mean, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Don't throw it at people.
Popcorn. Oh, well. All right. It's Chris's bedtime. Let's wrap this shit up. I learned a lot about hey, if you're a blonde man and you're listening, you notice there are a couple spots left on the list.
Oh.
It's all you, baby.
Wow.
You're fine. You listener, you blonde.
You specifically blonde man.
You blonde man. Oh, sorry, I can't do it. I made myself feel.
Vomit?
I made myself feel unwell.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. Blonde men are fine.
Deep gulp.
Tiffany, is there anything you want to leave us with about Devil Wears Prada? Any lasting thoughts? Any things you want to share?
If you want it, you can download the new Runway song right now. Get yourself up really hyped for the movie that's coming out next week.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Give me a little taste of it right now.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to embarrass my mother, Lady Gaga, on this beautiful podcast.
Do the Doechii part.
I most certainly will not do that.
Fair. Tiffany, where can the people find you?
So my Instagram is just a bunch of shoes that I find in the Los Angeles and or during my travels. So Tiffany Brain is who I am, but you will not see me. You will see all the shoes.
It's a good follow.
Thank you. I really care about my art.
Mm-hmm. It's my favorite things.
We're all over ours because we're narcissists.
Yeah. Look at our faces.
Look at our faces.
Look at our non-blonde faces.
Take them in. Well, we're women. So. It's fine. No, it's truly fine. I don't want to get canceled over the blonde thing. I really don't want to get canceled, guys.
If you like this,
why?
What's wrong?
Then you're also canceled. Join me.
You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can find us on YouTube. So if you listen to this, go on YouTube. If you are watching, go wherever you get a podcast.
Everybody change places. Go.
Yes.
You can also follow us. Yeah, we're on social media at Two Filthy Casuals Pod. I've had such a long day. Follow us on social media at Two Filthy Casuals Pod on TikTok and Instagram. Find us on Patreon for more shenanigans. You can get 2 episodes a month for just $5. Two Filthy Casuals, patreon.com/Two Filthy Casuals Pod. There she is. Mm-hmm. I'm so scared of getting canceled now. I can't think straight.
Don't be ridiculous, Amy. Everyone wants to be you.
Boom. That's beautiful.
Oh, it was the movie. I just thought you were being really nice.
That too. Thanks, guys.
Makes me so mad. I'm going to yell at you. Till next time, I'm Amy Newman.
I'm Chris Carr.
If you followed this fandom, you'd be home by now. If you're blonde, that's fine. I love it. I love it. So good. It's good. Like Carrie Elwes.
Yeah. That's how all of our listeners look. Carrie Elwes adjacent.
That's how they all look. Pause. Hey, guys. What is up?